It's been a gruelling week of army life at Big Brother Boot Camp. But there's one room housemates never tire of. The diary room. Tuesday, day 47. It's the 4th day of the Big Brother Boot Camp, with Sergeants Michelle and Jason in charge of the rest of the housemates, who are all privates. As sergeants, Michelle and Jason have been notified by Big Brigadier that if the group fail the weekly task, they will automatically be up for eviction. But if the group pass, all 6 privates will face a public vote. 10:56 a.m. Last night, all the privates, with the exception of Private Ahmed, completed sentry duty. Private Shell comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brigadier.
Hello, Private Shell.
Hi, I'm feeling really tired at the moment. Please, can you stop putting on the alarm so I can actually get a nap? Like, not like just tired, like properly sick tired. And I think everybody else is.
Can you explain to Big Brigadier why you feel so tired, Private Shell?
Because you've made us do this sentry thing, so we get no more than 3 hours sleep because Ahmed isn't doing it. So everyone's doing a bit extra, and I've had about 3 hours sleep, I think, last night. And 3 hours of very broken sleep.
Private Shell, if you are concerned that your tiredness will worsen and that it may result in an illness of any kind, you do need to come and see Big Brigadier about this. In the meantime, Big Brigadier will continue to play the alarm, as this complies with the rules of Big Brother.
I mean, I don't know how ill one needs to get before it results in an illness of some kind, but I have a mouth ulcer, which is bloody sore, a sore throat and a headache. So I guess I'm doing what you're asking me to, which is saying I'm not very well. I don't think anybody is. I'm sure everybody out there has a sore throat, apart from Michelle and Jason.
It's 11:30 a.m. Private Stewart is the only housemate awake.
There's good news and there's bad news, sir.
Go ahead, Private Stewart.
Basically, I've completed the mole sweep now that I was sent here to do, and although I am behind schedule, I feel I've done a very thorough job. You can be pleased in the knowledge that you're the head of a sturdy, loyal troop. There's no double agents out there. Obviously, the bad news is that there are still moles out there, and in this sort of trying times, we've just got to be extra vigilant. Tough times ahead, but I know that you're one brigadier that will be okay, and the reason I know that is, sir, is because you're being protected by the best, sir. Don't worry about my ability to protect.
Big Brigadier has no concerns in this area, Private Stewart. Is there anything else?
Just want you to know that if you need something doing, sir, I'm the man for the job.
Private Stewart, Big Brigadier does have a mission for you.
Yes, sir.
Private Stewart, can you please go and wake up all housemates? If the housemates are not awake, Big Brigadier will continue to play in the alarm.
No problem, sir. I shall complete my mission.
Thank you, Private Stewart.
Private Wilson.
Oh, you're awake. What is this? What is this crazy world?
They were like, no. Vegetarian sausage for some reason. They've just given it to me.
So it's been a tough ride, but I think all housemates have been woken.
Hello, Private Stewart.
Sir.
Can you please lower your imaginary pistol in the diary room? Your mission has been completed. Well done, Private Stewart.
Thank you very much, sir. Thoroughly enjoyed the responsibility.
1:16 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the housemates on the sofas and announced that they have passed the task, and as a result, all the privates face the public vote this week.
I mean, that's cool.
Sorry, guys, we had to...
No way, like, if I was a sergeant,
No, don't say that, because I was breaking the rule and she was thinking about herself, and that's clear.
Well, no,
It looked like I was thinking about myself.
No, when you came and shouting there.
Ahmed, I would have shouted
you want
at
the
you anyway.
immunity.
If I'd have been a
You want the
private, I would
immunity.
have
You are
shouted.
doing it for us.
Ahmed,
You
I
want the immunity. Don't shout. Sit there.
Don't tell me how I am feeling.
Sit there. Don't shout. Don't shout at me. You are calling. You are
little man. How I am feeling.
Darling, please stop it. Stop it. It's okay. It's okay. We can
When I was
handle
breaking
it.
the rule,
You don't get your £5.
Stop it. Cheers.
that's an insult, okay? Normally when that happens, okay, other people they go
You get him away from me.
Ahmed, just stop it, please.
Don't, Michelle, it's not worth it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
3:08 p.m. It's been 1 hour and 54 minutes since Big Brother announced the results of this week's task. Victor is the first housemate to visit the diary room since the announcement.
Hello, Big Brother.
Hello, Victor.
I'm up for eviction this week. Not too pleased about it. Michelle has been saying that, she was flipping her wig because Ahmed was letting everybody down in the team. Don't say you're getting angry at Ahmed because he's ruining it for everybody. Well, he actually wasn't. If he had failed the task, the majority of us would not be up. So he wasn't ruining it for everybody then, was he? Everybody's rallying around Michelle and that, she was put in a tough position, but at the same time, everyone should know that, it's dog eat dog. Stop feeling sorry for her because she done what she had to do at the end of the day, and she can't be sitting there and saying she was only upset because of the shopping, She was upset because she thought she was going up because Ahmed was being reckless. That's the truth of the matter. Me, myself, I would have admitted to it, Everybody in here knows what I'm about. They all know what I'm up to all the time. This ain't no spy mission. This ain't James Bond. I ain't no 007, I'm just trying to do what I've got to do. Do you know what I'm saying? But let Friday roll on, man. You always meet your maker at one stage. Thanks, Big Brother. What am I gonna wear on Friday?
$3:21 p.m.
No, I don't even need it.
I've got these two if you want, Vic.
Daniel is next in the diary room.
I'm just completely emotionally drained. And I feel it a bit, it's taking its toll on me. I can't do any more. I'm just shell-shocked. I lost my temper, with Ahmed. And there's enough for that goes on in here. And I just feel like I've failed myself. But I feel like, I don't know if it's because I'm drained, but I feel like there's nothing left for me to do here now. These people cannot be helped.
Daniel has been in the diary room for the last 19 minutes.
Hold it, please. Keep the door open, please.
I nearly had my fingers in that gap then.
Thank you very much.
Hello, big brother.
Hello, Ahmed. As you know, there is a protocol with regards to calling Big Brother and entering the diary room. Housemates must ring the diary room bell before entering the diary room.
Okay.
The diary room door is now open, Ahmed.
All right, so what I have to do?
Ahmed, you already know the rules regarding ringing the door for the diary room.
So I have to go out and ring the door?
That is correct.
Okay, then. That's the end of our meeting then. I'm not ringing it coming back. Bye.
Here, day 47, 3:55 p.m. 2 hours and 39 minutes ago, Big Brother revealed that Shell, Ahmed, Nadia Stewart, Daniel and Victor will face a public vote this week as a result of passing the task.
I ran my way to nomination. I can't believe you made me run to get nominated. I hate running so much. And I ran and ran and ran because I thought I was passing the task and it would be a good thing to pass it. I ran my way into Nomo, which I've got to laugh, otherwise I'm going to cry.
What are your feelings towards Michelle and Jason?
They had to do what they had to do, and it's completely pointless feeling cross with them because it could have been me being them, for instance, and now it's not. I can either spend what may be the last 4 days in here being cross and conflicting with them and having a bad time, or I can get on with it.
Why do you think Ahmed had less sympathy or empathy for Sergeant Michelle?
Well, because he sees he thinks that Michelle has sort of really made us get through the task simply for her own gain. Whereas, I mean, the point is, even if she had, I think also Ahmed would maybe have done the same, because he wants to be here, I think, as much as anybody else.
How confident do you feel about surviving?
Not very confident at all. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. It scares me because everyone has been booed and, you know, people obviously have... You're not everyone's cup of tea all the time, but I don't know. I don't want to go, and if I do go, I really don't want to walk out there and have loads of people sort of screaming nasty things.
7:34 p.m. Jason's in the spa area. Ahmed is in the bathroom. The rest of the housemates are in the living area.
Do you think I look my age?
Yeah. I would say he was in your mid-20s, mid to late 20s, you know. It's not
Great,
just,
mid to late 20s then, is it?
but it's not just the way you look, it's the way you are.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm hardly intellectual, intelligent.
You don't have to be, it's just, you know, the way you're out there and, you know, confidence, and it's clear that you've been around the block a few times.
Oh, yes, yeah. I suppose I have. Hello, baby. I'm feeling cheeky, so I'm here for a chat. How are you?
What would you like to talk about, Nadia?
Oh, I don't want to go on Friday. I don't want to go. I don't want to go yet. I want to stay until the end. Well, in the end, as in the end, but maybe the last week. I'm so pompous and presumptuous, aren't I? Gosh.
Nadia, do you feel confident being up against the 5 housemates that you're up against?
No, not at all. I can see myself going. I mean, you know, my past and everything else. And I think I'm going to be judged on that a little bit. I don't know, maybe just me being paranoid about it. Maybe people have, you know, accepted me for what I am and actually not looked into that. But also I'm realistic that actually going to be people that they're going to point a finger at me for my past. So I'm not really that confident at all. By the contrary, I could see myself easily going. I mean, yeah, but I'm not thinking about it too much. I'm just saying. I'm just being, you know, honest with you.
It's 10:05 p.m.
You just look so huge, it's ridiculous. Can you look in that mirror? Crazy.
Don't forget what I said.
All right.
I press it, it opens.
I've got a message from Nadia. I've got to ask you if you're feeling lonely at any time tonight, or if you need any kind of moral support, if you would like to give Nadia, if you would like to call Nadia in, or if you would like to give me a message to get Nadia to come into the diary room, she would like to chat with you for a while. Right, no.
Do you say more?
What? No! You really need it. You might turn into a spring roll. How will it happen? How will it happen?
No.
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 I thought it was drink.
Please, darling.
This is Big Brother.
Yeah.
Would Ahmed come to the diary room?
That was me.
Chicken.
How are you feeling today, Ahmed?
Bad, really bad.
Why are you feeling bad, Ahmed?
From Saturday, people they let me feel that I was letting down the group, that I wasn't doing what I should do, and Michelle was shouting at me, okay? And after all that, today we realized why, what was really happening. I asked the question, I was saying, is this the reason that you were shouting at me? And she went furious and she threw a flip-flop. I didn't get any sympathy from the group. Still people were attacking me. Okay, I'm the victim here. And I didn't get any sympathy.
Wednesday, day 48, 12:37 p.m. It's been nearly 24 hours since Big Brother announced that 6 housemates are up for eviction this week.
So, electrons are balanced by a positive and negative.
Mm-hmm.
Victor comes to the diary room.
Depending on what happens on Friday, like the last week could have just a whole load of diplomats just kicking about, like, and none of the big characters. The only big characters left in the house are myself, Jason, Ahmed, and Nadia. Nothing would be much different if Dan and Shell weren't here. No offence to them, but you know, Dan sat on more fences than Wurzel Gummidge. We don't need diplomats, for God's sake. You know, waving the flag of the UN. You know? That's why I think Ahmed gets picked on in there. This week, he's been his own worst enemy. I'll admit that as well, and I said to him he's been a this week. But some of the things he said deserve to be listened to. Like, especially after we found out what happened. Do you know what I'm saying? He made a few comments, and his comments weren't taken on board, and there was all, well, Ahmed, because all that talk. Instead of listening, it was just, yeah, but you did this week. But that's besides the point. That is besides the point. If you acted like a... He's now saying that there's a person who was getting mad and saying it was under the guise of because we went our shopping. But now you understand why this person's got mad. And nobody was taking that on board.
6:25 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the living area, preparing dating messages as part of today's task.
Yes!
Michelle and Stuart, who've been baking bread for the past 2 hours and 19 minutes, come to the diary room.
OK, we'll sit your bum down.
Oh, hi, Big Brother.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Stuart.
Howdy.
Together, lovingly, we have baked some bread, and it's lovely and fluffy, and it smells delicious.
Can you smell it, Big Brother?
It's quite a perfect loaf of bread.
It's almost perfect.
And we just wanted to share this with you, Big Brother, because have you ever made bread before?
No.
You've never made bread before, you see.
This house is just It's just bringing so much for me. It's just like something else that I've just never done before. It's amazing. And the results are there, Big Brother. Michelle and I can host a garden party for the rest of the house.
Yeah.
As prize for successfully
completing the first handmade loaf of bread.
What would you do for your garden party?
Mostly, what would we have, Stu? Chocolate brownies. We'd have some busted tunes. Or we'd just have any tunes, really, isn't it? Oh, yeah. For our bread.
Yeah.
The bread that we've made.
It's 12 minutes past midnight and Michelle comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
I didn't expect to meet somebody, but I've met somebody who is physically what I would describe as like my ideal partner. And he's got so many ideas and it's so refreshing and so wonderful. And I just feel like I've met this wonderful, wonderful person. And it's so fabulous that I found this person, and it's so fabulous that he feels the same way about me as well, because it makes me feel so wonderful. Just like when he smiles, it makes me feel great. When he kisses me, it makes me feel great. When he cuddles, when he gives me a hug, it makes me feel fantastic. It's just so. I just want to actually thank you for putting I want to thank Big Brother for bringing this person into my life, because I never thought that I would meet a person and so wonderful as Stu. Oh my God. Because, right, that sounds cheese on toast, I'm fully aware, but I've been thinking this in my mind for the past few days, that I just want to say thank you, because he's like, you know, when you think in your head what your ideal partner would be, and you think of the situation, and I've always had this thing about forbidden love as well, and it's wow, it's like a fairy tale, it really is. It's like everything I've always wanted. And there he is, and he says the right things, and I just can't wait until we're out of here and we can actually be like Michelle and Stu, and just I don't know, just silly things like go places together and everything like that, and it's going to be fabulous. And I just want the world to, I just want the nation to know that the last thing that I want to happen on Friday is for Stu to go. It is the last thing. Please, if you've got any pity in your soul, don't get rid of him. Don't take him away from me on Friday. Don't take him away. Please. I'm not stupid enough to sit here and say, oh, I'm in love with him. But at the same time, I am falling in love with him.
Who goes? You decide. To vote, call 090 11 21 44, followed by 01 for Ahmed, 02 for Daniel, 08 for Nadia, 09 for Shell, 10 for Stuart, or 12 for Victor. Or text the name of the housemate you want to evict to 84444.